Welcome to No Greater Love. I'm Joshua Borchi. No Greater Love is a show about making the world a better place and inspiring others to do the same. And we will be showcasing the work of the Langenfeld Foundation. We will also be showing you how to get involved so you too can make a difference. Now meet Paul Langenfeld, the man behind the Langenfeld Foundation.
The point of starting the Langenfeld Foundation was taking a couple of guys with Down syndrome on a turkey hunting trip. And we were there for 2 weeks. And not only did we live and hunt and eat together, but I got to know them about as well as anybody can. And what I saw was that these are just pretty much normal guys. Both were in their mid-20s. I was right there at their side to supervise and keep everything safe. So as anyone with a disability or anyone that might take their son or daughter hunting, I conducted this operation with the same safety and all the protocols. What I found was not only were they successful at bagging a turkey, which is about the hardest wild game animal to hunt, but they also got their state limit in Oregon of 3 turkeys. For each of them, I decided after each had gotten 2 turkeys, let's take this one step further and I'll teach them to do the calling, right? To operate the turkey calls and see if they can not only bag a turkey, but they can call one in for the other hunter. And in fact, that's exactly what they did. This young guy with Down syndrome enticed that turkey to fly 200 yards across the river to our position and our decoys, and then he went home with us and his dinner that night. When I saw that, I said, okay, people need to know this, right? It's not enough for just Paul to know this. This is something that society needs to understand about people with disabilities, that they can do some amazing things. All they need is that opportunity. So when we got home, this was May of 2006, I started the process of getting officially recognized by the IRS as a 501c3. The IRS liked what we were doing. They expedited the process. And in September of 2006, we became an official tax-exempt nonprofit organization. And the Langenfeld Foundation was born. It brings honor to the family. Most of all, it honors my father and mother. And that right there is something that we're all called to do, really. Not just as kids, but as adults. So I'm honoring my father and mother, Tony and Elizabeth Langenfeld of Hastings, Minnesota. Both of whom are still alive, both of whom are now octogenarians. But they love that all the things that made up their life, all the work that they've been doing as a young man and a young woman, as a social worker, as a church worker, as a youth minister, all of that was imparted to their children. And now one of their children has created something beautiful in their name that is helping multitudes of people with disabilities and the less fortunate.
The work of the Langenfeld Foundation has caught the attention of many, and one who took notice is Ron Schara. He devoted one of his Minnesota Bound episodes to feature a wounded warrior's adventure on an African safari.
There was one.
See if you can get Kyle on him, turn the bags.
Okay, get him ready.
Are you open? You're gonna see if you can pick up the big one there.
The big kudu is there, but he's farther back in the trees.
Paul, can you take that one in the middle? That one in the middle there. That, yeah, right in the middle. He's the second from the left.
Second from the left.
safety off.
Wait, there's he coming out now. He's third from the back. Now he's closed up. Paul, look, just watch him. He's closed up.
There, that's him. That's him right there, Kyle. Shoot if you can.
If you can, starting every day, it's a question Kyle Anderson asks and answers himself these days.
Let's go, Super Troopers. The animals await.
From his home in Inver Grove Heights, Minnesota, to here, a hunting safari in South Africa.
Ready, Kyle?
Yes, the questions. Kyle, can you walk here or there? Can you speak or hear or see better? Can you live life to the fullest?
Look at this. You guys see this egg? That's an ostrich. Wow. That's a big bird laying a big egg. Oh my gosh, and it's heavy. You want your egg scrambled or sunny side up? Nice.
For Kyle, watching impala in Africa is a world away from that dreadful day in Iraq in 2004, when the question was, would Kyle live or would he die? The question came up when Lance Corporal Kyle Anderson of the U.S. Marine Corps was seriously wounded while on patrol in Fallujah.
Kyle was getting out of the Humvee when the rocket-propelled ornament hit behind the Humvee, and the shrapnel went through the back of Kyle's helmet. The news was that Kyle's survival was unlikely. Very, very remote chance that he would survive.
He was in a coma for about 3.5 to 4 months. Came back home, lived in the VA for about a year till he could start walking and and all that. Kyle's been through all kinds of fun stuff. Yeah, he's had multiple surgeries. When he first got hurt, when he was in a coma, they had to irrigate his brain because it was infected.
I get mad about things a father gets mad about. When you send in one of America's best, and when he has a very unlucky day, as Kyle did, his life changes. So as a father, you think of how he will live the rest of his life, who he now will marry, what will be his opportunities, what will be his abilities. But here we are today, and he hunted a kudu, so seems we're doing something right.
The right breakfast for sure, as Kyle's professional guide, Willem Basson, concocts the world's largest omelet.
Wait, what do you think of Willem and his wife Amanda?
Yes.
Nice people?
Fun.
Fun people?
Yes.
Yeah? What'd you think about hunting?
Nice.
Yeah?
Nice.
Welcome. You're ready to go to the other side of the world?
I am. The bottom of it?
That's right. How you doing, Kyle?
Kyle Anderson is no stranger to long journeys. 5 years ago, he was a severely wounded U.S. Marine returning from Iraq. This time, he's a Minnesota man on the mend and on his way to an African hunting adventure, along with Minnesotans Paul Langenfeld and joined by Kyle's father Tim and brother Matt. "18 hours later, the reality of an African safari was underway.
Let us see if we can start.
Away we go.
For Kyle, it's an adventure he never thought possible, with sights never imagined. As a first-time hunter in Africa, Kyle had one goal: to find a trophy kudu, an elusive game animal. He also knew it would not be easy, and his aim needed practice.
Better.
Nice.
Right there. Not a bad shot. It's a good shot.
I think that kudu doesn't stand a chance. Way to go.
And away we go.
Oh, this is unreal.
There's the rhino. There's the rhino. There's warthogs. Warthog.
Then, suddenly, kudu in the bushes.
A little bit further back there. We'll go down here.
He's the big one still coming.
Give the rifle here.
The kudu run, but the truck, well, it doesn't.
We have a flatty. A quick pit stop. Now, if we get another flatty, we have trouble.
Kyle knows all about trouble.
He always has high spirits, and that's, that's probably one of the best things about being around Kyle.
Clearly, his quest for a kudu trophy will take more time and patience. Kyle Anderson knows all about that too. If a hunting safari to South Africa was a dream trip for wounded Iraq vet Kyle Anderson, the dream was shared by another Minnesotan, Paul Langenfeld.
I'm having a ball. It's great to be back in Africa. A rhino.
Where?
See him straight through there.
No, he ain't backing off like the other one.
There's nothing like Africa for the feel of it, the smells, the sights and sounds. Africa is primal.
Okay, stop right here.
Paul Langenfeld is an avid hunter and active with Minnesota's Safari Club chapter, a hunting organization that seeks to share the hunting experience with youngsters, war vets, and others with physical limitations.
Very, very nice Impala.
Thank you, Lord. This is a great animal and a great gift.
As a hunter conservationist, Paul is passionate about giving something back.
We first got offered this, and we're like, oh, this is crazy, we kind of blew it off to the side, like, whatever, And then it started developing, and we're like, guys, we could really do this. It's kind of a once-in-a-lifetime deal. And then now we're here, and it's I'm so glad we came.
Day after day, the wildlife of South Africa unfolded for Kyle and friends.
I'm so overjoyed, so thrilled. It's going to be great memories for the rest of my life. It's going to be great memories for the rest of my brother's life.
Where is the kudu this morning?
Kyle Anderson's quest for a trophy kudu on his safari has dwindled down to a precious few more hunts. Despite his physical challenges, Kyle is no quitter. It's a lesson learned at Simley High School, where he was a Minnesota high school wrestling champ. Then came the Iraq tour as a Marine.
He was as good as you get. He finished #1 in his class.
A serious shrapnel wound to the brain meant he had to relearn words from scratch.
Da, mom. Hot. Ho, da. Ho, do.
Kudu. Maybe this time, with one eye lens blackened to help him aim, Kyle's hunt is down to the last moment.
Okay, there they are.
The kudu bulls are skittish, and Kyle is unable to take aim in a hurry. Another chance passes by. And then a kudu stands. Willem, the guide, grabs the rifle to finish off the bull.
No more bullets inside. Give me a bullet. There's no more bullets. There's no more bullets.
What nobody knew, more bullets weren't necessary.
There they go to the left.
Get it. Look there.
Can you see it? Can you look again?
Nice. Cool, dude. Man, it's incredible. He's an incredible young guy. This is for the kudu.
No.
For the kudu in Africa. Well done, Kyle.
And this month happens to be the 5-year anniversary of his injury. And for him to be out here and to actually take a shot and bring an animal down as beautiful as this one is, it's a heart-wrenching deal.
So the sun sets on the story about Kyle Anderson's hunting safari to Africa.
I saw my son again. He just comes alive again.
Good, well done.
Now you know this was not a story about the thrill of the hunt. This was a story about joy. The joy of a wounded American soldier determined to live again.
The Langenfeld Foundation believes in the benefit of sports, exercise, and physical activity. And we have a bowling league that integrates disabled bowlers with others.
So what we're doing is partnering with some other programs, so we have something really special that I'm real happy about, and that's our bowling league. So this is something that's gone on for years and years and years, but it helps people with special needs be integrated with regular folks. So we don't just take those with special needs, set them apart, and have a bowling league only for them. We're integrating them with regular folks, because what that does is it helps those with developmental disabilities feel normal. They're in there bowling with regular normal people, and it means that they're normal. If you take people with disabilities, set them apart, and they only have an activity with others with disabilities, what that means to them is the reason I'm here and the reason I'm doing this with other special needs people is because I have a disability and I'm different. So here's this group of different people doing something separate. The Langenfeld Foundation doesn't believe in that. We believe in integrating those with special needs into the regular populace of society. So our bowling league is an integrated league. It helps everybody. They're bowling right along with everybody else. So it also is a regular weekly bowling event, and it means that they get practice, it's consistent, it goes all year long, right? We'll take a break for Easter and Christmas, but otherwise they're getting a real regular exercise with that. And that means that they can focus on their game, they can improve, they can think week to week about what they need to change and how they can get better. They're always looking forward to something. And sure enough, we see their scores go up, right? They really are becoming better at what they do. And that's something we want to be able to show, is that those with special needs, they're not just going to be this way their whole life. They can improve. They can better themselves. They can have a better quality of life. All you really do is need to give them an opportunity and a little bit of.
There is so much that can and should be done to make this a better world for all of us. We don't have to wait for others to get it done. Any of us can reach out and touch a life in need in a positive way. For information on how you can make a difference, contact the Langenfeld Foundation. They can get you connected with what they're doing or put you in contact with someone who can get you started on making our world a better place. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you for the next episode of No Greater Love.